Hello everybody, it is I, Arrowhead, your favorite Android VTuber, back again with some more... I hesitate to call it art, but technically it is. So, specifically what am I doing today? That's the question. I would like to draw memes, but like, myself. But for now, let's just warm up a little bit. I'm going to make... I don't know, a dog with human teeth. Just because I find those creepy. There was some commercial that I saw recently that had like some cartoon dog with like human teeth in it. And man, I did not care for that. They look weird. I cannot be alone thinking that. So, I don't know. I've never seen a dog before, but if I had to imagine, it probably looks like a horse, but not. And let's give him one of the little noses that people like to boop or whatever. Never seen a dog before in my life, but I assume it looks something like this. Let me just go ahead and give it a head in addition to the rest of it. And give it a nice smile. Wow, this really looks like furry art, doesn't it? Furry art's usually better drawn than this. Not that I would know, because I don't look at it. Anyway. Dog with human teeth. Yeah, most dogs have those, like, beady little black eyes and all that. Something kind of like this, I assume. And then we give it the ears, which look like a cat ear, but not as cool. You know, my favorite thing about dogs is how edible they are. That's a pretty terrible joke. No, but really, it's like, dogs are nice. I like dogs. At least I would if I've seen them. Okay, anyway. A dog with human teeth. At least I think that's what dogs look like. Perfect. Perfect way to start the stream. Okay, now on to actual things. Shit, what am I gonna do? I know the Spider-Man meme. Actually, you know what? Let me just go for another one. How about Picasso? That was requested a while back. The Picasso version of me. Not quite a meme, but also good for warming up. Now, I'm pretty sure as Picasso, or at least the Picasso version of myself. Let me... Okay, there was that. There we go. We got some ears on him so he can hear. Here's a nostril so he can breathe. There's his mouth. Really, he's more of a flatfish when you get down to it. And then we do the little curly coo. And then the little flip, ha ha ha, flip, the little furry thing in my back, which isn't a furry thing, but for legal purposes, it kind of is. You know, when it comes to memes, I already did the Tokyo Ghoul one. You know, the one where it's like that face, the Kaneki thing. That's the one that I like. I like seeing that meme places, but it's like, I think the really impressive ones are the ones that look really high quality. I don't think mine really did. But maybe I could try that again later. That's starting to look like me a little bit. Oh yeah, eyebrows. He needs eyebrows too, so let's give him one right here. There we go. Now that's a person. Big empty space right here. So what do I want to do with it? I think I'll just bring the hairline down here. There. Picasso Arrowhead. Add a few little other things so you can tell that it's me. Do 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 do. Anyways, on to actual topics to talk about. Let me think. Oh yeah, so the Pokemon DLC got announced. I'm looking forward to that personally. But I also played Scarlet and Violet without any major glitches, so there's, you know, admittedly slightly biased. But, you know, I think I'd like to believe that they will wind up fixing a lot of the problems for everyone else, because I do want people to enjoy Scarlet and Violet and all that. But, you know, sometimes, or it's like, I just kind of get the feeling they're not going to do that. Like, I know they want, in theory, to make good games. There have to be at least a few people at the Pokemon Company who really want to make good stuff, and they're just constrained by suits or, you know, various wishes of the public. But at the same time, I don't know. Either way. Wow, I can't think while talking today, or while drawing. You know, let me do the Spider-Man meme. Man pointing. And then if I ever play Spider-Man, I can use this as the thumbnail. I am going to have to pull that up. Oh, I know. I prepared a... Haha! I actually thought ahead this time. I had it already ready. Alright, but anyways. Speaking of Spider-Man, I thought the first game was fantastic. You know, Yuri Lowenthal did a really good performance as, well, obviously Spider-Man. Really happy he's still gonna be Spider-Man in, like, second one and all that. I heard they replaced, a while ago, the actor. Turns out it was just the mocap guy. Which, you know, sucks for him, but at the same time, Yuri Lowenthal is where it's at. That guy... Man, Spider-Man... He's not thick in the pointing picture, but man, he's certainly got a large torso, doesn't he? Strong dude. I made that way too wide. Unless that's part of the shoulder. And then I just bring that down here. You gotta remember to account for the ribs, guys. Don't be like, oh, what's his face? Or their face. Timbus, whatever the name is from Lightfall. The guy who has, or the person who has no ribs. Because, man, they really look a little odd there. Granted, they are a giant 9-foot tall robot person sort of thing, but either way. Let's see, did I get the length of the arm right? I don't think I did. I think it's more like... And then maybe go a little closer to like a wrist sort of wrist as opposed to a not wrist sort of wrist. And then we bring this up here for the hand a bit. Hands are huge. Need to really shrink them down a little. The Spider-Man game, though. Very good. Very excited for the next one. I really like that they're bringing in Venom, because Venom is a, you know, fan favorite villain. Everyone loves Venom. That said, I feel like there are a lot of people who make the Spider-Man movies that just don't want anything to do with him. And I kind of get that in a way. You want to be, you know, free to make your own stuff. And Spider-Man does have a lot of interesting villains, you know. Personally, I like the Lizard, for one thing. I do like the Lizard. Because, one, he's a lizard and I like lizards. Two, I think they generally portray Dr. Connors pretty interestingly. Well, you know, that's just me. Of course, there's also Dr. Octopus, who is, of course, in 2018. Shocker is a lot of fun, too, just because Shocker clearly wants nothing to do with, Oh yeah, I forgot to check if there were... Hey, new place, thanks. Welcome to the stream. I have not been paying attention to chat. Goddamn. Alright. Huh. Bring that down there. Give him, like, a belt. He needs a little more hip than that. There. I'm probably also gonna have to shrink this at some point. Now, I'm not very good at drawing heads from behind, so this is gonna be a bit of an experience for all of us, you know? I think it's more... I don't know. Regardless. But yeah, Spider-Man's got a lot of cool villains. Shocker is a lot of fun. Especially because, like, remember that scene from the Spider-Man animated show? Where it was where Peter had the black suit on. And he was, like, going insane. He was like, Shocker, I'll chase you to the ends of the earth! And it's like... Shocker is not the villain you'd really think of when you're like, oh man, I really want to fuck that guy up. He's just like, he wants nothing to do with any of this. Let's see, I feel like the neck could be a little longer. Hold on. Alright, just bring this up a bit. Not sure about that, actually. Maybe I was supposed to keep the little... I don't know. Heads from different angles is kind of hard to do. Anyway. Spider-Man 2, though. Excited they're also bringing Miles back into it. I like Miles. I think he's a fun character. Spider-Verse was also a lot of fun. Wow, man. The Spider-Man in the picture has really long thighs. Man, my ass is a pancake. Oh, man. Need to draw a more flattering image of my ass. At the moment, it's kind of like there's nothing there. Like, look at this. I mean, maybe I could have afforded to be more generous with the brush tool there. All right. But either way. Hey, Peach. Robot Lonely. Yeah, shut up. Hey, man, welcome to the stream. I don't think it's the right stance, but we're whatever. Yeah, all right. I will fix the rest of this later. Need to get started on the other me. All right. All right. The other one is basically a triangle with some legs attached. This man is rather buff. For some reason. You gotta love a buff guy, but man, this... I'm starting to be concerned about his health. Now the arm is built right here. No, it's angled a bit more down. Regardless. So, how are you all doing? What's going on in your lives? Don't need to make fun of me for my loneliness, even though it's pretty apparent. Anyway. You know, Pete, you are kind of right. Yeah, if you shut up, I would be lonelier. So yeah, keep talking. Keep me alive, Peach. I disappear when no one's looking. I'm like Tinkerbell, but for robots. If you stop looking, I'll just fade away. All right. Just keep on pointing there, Spider-Man. Me when I find the person who ruins my life. I kick stuff when they're on the ground and pro jump at them. Huh. Nice. Just for extra damage. Well, you gotta get the extra damage, you know? If you can get extra damage, you might as well. Like in Dead Space, you know, you gotta go for the ground stomp. Even Dead Space is the game that really promotes kicking people while they're down, you know? You gotta love how there's an extra mechanic built in just to stomp stuff that's writhing around on the ground. Remember, guys, when your enemy is down, be sure to hit them for extra damage. Anyway, while I'm endorsing violence, I might as well also endorse this drawing that I'm doing. Hopefully, it's not the worst thing I've ever done. If anything, the worst thing I've ever done was definitely the girl head thing that I tried to do a while back. That did not go the best. But I am practicing drawing girls, so that way it's gonna go better next time, right? Right, guys? Or not. Anyway. All right. I take that back because that's too nice. Well, ow. But anyway. Okay, there's a lot wrong with this, but we'll get to that later. I am having a bad art day. Oh yeah, you guys weren't here for the thing I drew to warm up, right? The dog with human teeth. Look at that. That's terrifying. Oh yeah, and the Picasso version of me. I like to think that it turned out well. This is art. It's impossible for you to get a degree. Probably. Unless I'm getting like a second degree burn or something. Which I just got from you. Ow. More like you signed on a web program. Hey, you take that back. My father was a web program. I was born from AOL. Boy, you that looks like stone and decided to give it Google eyes on pasta so it looks better. Yeah. But like... Yeah. I don't really have a retort for that. It doesn't look good. That's kind of the point. Let's be honest here. Do people really look at, like, Picasso stuff and think that actually looks, like, great? Because I gotta be honest, I'm not saying Picasso art looks bad. I am saying, though, I guess it's just not for me. You know, it's like... How do you know your father if you never saw him? I saw my father. That's part of my backstory that I'll write eventually. One day I will have a lore video. And it will be glorious. That is a tiny leg. There. Alright. So anyways, recent things. What am I doing? I am doing basically nothing. I mostly just stream, and that's about it. And I don't even do that much. I am not an interesting person. But what is interesting is our folks over at HelloFresh. HelloFresh is a... Yeah. Man, if I had ads, I'd be the king of doing them. I'd be the best at it. I can find segues from anything. Like, I could be at a funeral. We'd be, like, crying and stuff about, like, oh, man, you know, Jimothy Robertson was a father beloved by many. But you know who was also beloved by many? Fucking, I don't know, Manscaped? What would sponsor me, even? Toyota? Because I guess I'm a robot, but, like... I don't know. What would sponsor me? Boyfriend looks like an M. Did you get sponsored by Markiplier? Hey, I'd get sponsored by Markiplier. Yeah, sure. Why not? Hello, everyone. I'm Markiplier. And then it's like, you know, the boys meme. I, da, 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 da. You know that one? I still think that's kind of a weird meme. I don't think they ever used that song in the show. I don't really know where that came from. You know? I still don't really know what caused that to happen. And I never will. Angry eyes, because I found an imposter. A sussy imposter. Now, see, the good thing about the head on my model, even though I'm bad at drawing it, is that I don't really have to be good at drawing it, because there is very rarely an actual time where you're going to see the rest of my head. I can just usually draw the hair and then I'm fine. A solid life hack for artists. Just, if you can't do something else to hide it. Don't actually, though. I do think that it's important for artists to work on their flaws. But that's for stuff that I do off-stream. On-stream, it would be kind of, you know, it would take time. Not that I wouldn't mind doing a practice stream, but like, I don't know. Sponsored by Markiplier. I can see that happening. Granted, I'm not sure why Markiplier would need a sponsorship from me, though. That's kind of the question there. What prompted that? What got Markiplier so desperate he was like, you know what? I need this VTuber with 1,000 subs to sponsor my channel. Why not? Man, this looks terrible. Alright. Is that why I hide your progress off stream since you die in games a lot? I don't do any progress in most games off stream. Generally, my policy is that I'll just do side quests and stuff if I'm playing a game off stream. Otherwise, I just do everything on screen. Mainly just because, like, you know how in a lot of streams, there are people who just stream for a while, but the thing is, that's kind of a problem with those, is that people will only ever really watch, like, a certain amount of the streams. So if you're, you know, making a ton of the streams, regardless of how many there are, if you're going to keep playing the game on stream, eventually, people are going to kind of stop watching, you know? Which, granted, for me, obviously it's a more of a pronounced effect, given that I just, you know, sometimes you get outliers, like with Phoenix Wright, but generally I will play side quests and stuff off stream because I feel like it's just better for the viewing experience. To not have me, like, fumble through some side quests instead of doing the actual story. Erase that ear. Good to think of it. I've never really shown the back of my, my head and stuff, have I? It's kind of weird drawing it from this angle. Honestly, I don't really like seeing it from this angle. Ugh. You know what? Let's move on. Let's just... Whatever. Different meme. What else am I gonna do? Let's make it easy on me. Surprised Pikachu. Why not? I also really want to do some of those Boat to the Rock reaction faces things. You know, like the really weird ones where she's all, like, physically, like, jello? Yes, Peach, what? Why don't you use your college degree as a campfire, since then at least you can do something with it? I don't have a college degree. I don't know, like, if I had one. But man, I do not have one, at the moment at least. Maybe I earned one from just some random act of kindness at some point, who knows? But, regardless, I don't got one. And if I did have one, would I be doing this, is the question? I like to think that I still would, because I kind of enjoy this. Just gotta draw and draw and draw. Until everything is done, I've just gotta keep on drawing. Including the neck on this oddly... Can you imagine Pikachu with a neck? I went to university. Nah. I've said it a few times, but like, I don't... Yeah. Unsurprisingly, you know, if you kind of get a read from my personality, that just didn't really vibe with that whole thing. Just to bring that down a bit. There we go. I also kind of wonder if I could, like, recreate some of my older drawings with this. Because I feel like a lot of my older art just didn't look good in, like, the face or whatever. Why? I don't know. Wasn't about it. Nothing I really wanted to do there that I couldn't just do on my own. Like, you know, I guess I could have, like, majored in design or something, like, fun. But even then, it's like, a design degree doesn't necessarily guarantee you a job in art, and clearly, based on my art, as you guys have seen, I'm not exactly operating at a professional level to begin with. Not sure if I really want to, like, do that for work. You know? Now I feel bad, I'll just go. Don't worry about it. You're fine. Unless I depressed you, at which point... Yep, go ahead and leave. Everyone does eventually. Wait, no, hold on. Really quickly, I want to draw Pikachu with a neck. When I draw Pikachu, he's fat. This Pikachu is a dragon type. Hmm. And then I'll draw the little paws where he's got like the little digits at the end of it. Like the little... His little hands. Pikachu and his little hands. And... You know, off the top of my head, I don't remember what Pikachu's feet look like, but I'm gonna guess it's something kind of like, there we go. That's kind of a foot. Well, hey, you know, isn't it kind of a good thing that I can't remember Pokemon feet from memory? Isn't that kind of a good sign in life? Maybe I'm doing the right thing. Dragon type Pikachu. It's a little too pointy. When they're too pointy, they look more like Raichu. I mean, you know, it's kind of funny. I feel like a lot of Pokemon games, when I was like younger, I tried to have like more Pikachu on my team because, you know, it's like the mascot of the franchise or whatever. But man, I have never successfully used a Pikachu on my team, you know? Like, I can turn it into Raichu, but it's just never that strong for me, you know? And you got the little cheeks. And that's how you know it's a good character design, if you can, like, remember very specific details from, like, almost nothing. Now, an important thing to remember, Pikachu's little base of his tail here is not, like, brown or black or anything. That's just kind of like a one of those Mandela effects, I think it's called. That thing where people remember it wrong from, like, memory. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, we got electric. Dragon. I don't know. We already had a Alolan Raichu, and that was a different thing. So, uh, Arrowheadian Pikachu. Because I draw really long necks. Nice. Hmm. Oh yeah, I also forgot to erase the thing around the ear. Do do do. And look at that, I'm making the ears that everyone hates. I don't really get what's so bad about these ears. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't like looking at ears. I don't think ears are, like, good to look at, but this doesn't look that bad to me. And this is kind of similar to how... I was gonna say One Piece. I actually don't remember what artist does it similar like this, but, like, someone does. You know, honestly, I feel like this is funnier without the eyebrows. Nah, yeah, not adding the eyebrows. He looks more surprised if I leave them off. Like, I feel like with the eyebrows like that, it looks more like kind of sad, maybe. I don't know. It's not the best. Hmm. Let's see, we got Surprise Pikachu, we got Picasso, we got a dog with human teeth, we got Long Pikachu, Spider-Man pointing meme. Any other memes in particular that I wanted to do? Because there were a few, but I forgot what all of them were. Let's see, I've got Yamcha, I've got... Hmm. Maybe I could do the astronaut pointing the gun meme. That's kind of, I don't know, I feel like that's kind of dependent on there being actual astronauts there, but... I don't know. Let me think, what else? What other memes could I do? Or wait, let me try something new here. I'm gonna try doing, like, the 90s version of myself. So, let's get a face going here. That's lopsided, but, you know, I can draw somewhat sideways. That's why they call me Sideways Arrowhead, not because I usually flip my cars sideways when I drive them, because I am bad at that. Alright. I realize I could also just rotate this the other way, but... Let's see. Rotate, fine. Alright. Got a chin. Got a mouth. I draw my chins very wide, clearly. I need to probably dial that back a bit. All right. You know what I do want to do at some point? I want to draw, like, in the style of all those Metal Gear posters. It's like that and Final Fantasy both have a really cool, like, unique style to them that you don't really find in a lot of other places. Sort of like a classic feeling to it. A feeling of uniqueness or whatever. I don't know how to put it. It's like, I feel a different way when I look at a lot of the, you know, Metal Gear and Final Fantasy cover arts than I do with a lot of, like, other things. And then when 16 comes out this summer, I am excited for that. Final Fantasy 16. They got like the combat director of DMC5, or at least like some of them from that team. That's gonna be some good stuff, man. Anything from them I would buy normally. And they also got like Yoshi P working on it. Let's see, let me try some like Sailor Moon looking eyes. This could go for a magical girl head. Man, I am just not on. Hold on. Let me move the mouth a little bit because this face is slightly slanted. Remember, kids, you can always fix an art error by kind of changing it up a little bit. Gotta flounce up the eyelashes a little bit. This is all going to be part of Sailor Head, the girl version of Arrowhead that's also a magical girl and also, I guess, a sailor for some reason. So this looks terrible. But, like, not terrible, terrible. Yeah, I'd show this to someone who wants to kill me. That's the criteria by which I judge things. Nope, the eyes are a different size. Oh, damn, what is wrong with me today? I cannot draw worth a damn. Just, you know, instead of the side things, I'm gonna go for twin tails. But I'm still gonna have the curl in front, because obviously you need to know who I am, you know? Sure. This is unequivocally one of the worst things I've ever drawn. Easily. And I've looked at some of my old art recently. Man, it was not good. Whew. It also has not even been an hour yet, but it feels like much longer. Oh, wait, yeah. Something else I could do. I could draw the stream, or the thumbnail for the stream tomorrow. Because it's going to be a Duolingo stream. I could do it. That's something I could do. I'm going to draw the Arrowhead version of the Duolingo owl. Then I can draw the curl right there. Yeah, that's the wrong shape. Yep. Then I can, like, have this be my weird sort of, like, eye color thing. Give myself the beak that I always desired and deserved, but never got. I wonder if the Duolingo owl was anyone's furry awakening. It had to have happened at least once, right? Like, someone sees the Duolingo owl, they're like, man, that's hot. I wonder if I could be a furry or something like that, or whatever. Is it a feathery for birds? For the bird people? Avians? Are they called avians? Birdcage? Something like that. The birdcage sounds like the subreddit what would be for the, You know what, sure, let's call them the avians. It's better than anything else I can think of right now. Also more polite. The biological term is avians. Also, we need to draw the under part of the eyes. Do. All right, and then I can draw... Or even better, I could give him like a giant pomp. Hold on. And then... Imagine, guys. All the beauty and form of me being an owl. You know, originally I did like the pointed sort of curl thing as a way to kind of show that I'm like a robot. Or an android, really. Because the whole thing for me was like, well, you know, generally for people, hair is all like curly or whatever, or it's, you know, straight. Hair is different for different people. I'm aware. Meanwhile, for robots, it kind of stands to reason that hair would mostly be a bit more, like, stiff and plated. At least from my perspective. Let's see. Maybe I'll just add some color to this right now. Do. All right. Man, I didn't realize the that show Supernatural ended. Like, I saw a bit of it early on, and I was like, oh, this show's pretty cool. Never watched much more of it. I found out what the ending was recently, and I just remember reading the wiki page for it, and being just befuddled at what exactly happened. Something about them, like, fighting... Actually, you know what? I'm not going to spoil it for people who don't want it to be spoiled, but I will say... It's pretty wacky. is a strange sort of existence that show had, you know? A lot of twists and turns that most wouldn't even think possible. For 15 seasons. Oh, I should have given the Duolingo Owl an axe. Because, it's got the whole thing where it's like crazy and trying to kill you. How do you beg for mercy in Japanese? I still love that comic. Now for the beak. The beak should be orange, because beaks are orange or whatever. And are the shoes. There we go with that. The eyes are white because... Man, is it just me or like... I don't know, I kind of like designs where the sclera, which is the white part of the eye, is like a different color. Maybe it's just because it stands out so much from other stuff where the eye is just kind of the same, but I don't know, I think it's usually kind of cool. Like, Naruto had some of that with the resurrected people, and then Demon Slayer has it occasionally with, like, demons and whatnot. I think overall, it looks quite cool. Now then, do the eyes. Just gonna do it all on a few layers, just to show my prowess of art or whatever. I will call him Cyberduo. No, but also, when you think about it, isn't Duolingo kind of like the weird name for it if they want people to learn a lot of languages and not just, like, 2? I mean, I'm sure there's, like, statistics for it. How many people have actually tried to learn more than one language on Duolingo? I can't imagine it's that many. And since he's an owl, we'll give him some feathers, you know? That's kind of... frames his face a little weirdly. Iron Owl. No. Alright, so there's that. And then we do the... Copy the layer. Wrong there. And then... there's that. And then we color the eyes. There we go. It's us as the Duolingo Owl. Oh, you know what else I need to do really quickly? I need to also, I think I need to make a new mascot for my viewers. Because they were the batteries, but the batteries are already kind of a thing for Roboco, who's like a HoloLive streamer, for those of you who don't know. So let me think. What else would really go with my whole thing? Since I'm, an android and all that, what goes with an android that also is not a battery? Or maybe I just need to redesign it a bit. Maybe have it be like a D-cell battery, like the really There's really like thick batteries. Or, well, I've got an idea. What if you guys were like those little, you know, those robots that have like the arm and they use it to like defuse bombs or build cars or whatever? What if it was one of those with like googly eyes? You're like you're the claw. The claw. Okay, I can see why maybe you guys might not want that. So let me think. What else? Hmm. What else works? You could be guys, you could be engines. Granted, that'd work better if I was a car, but yeah, you know, you could be all like, I think this is how you draw an engine, perhaps. This reminds me of that, does anyone remember the Tenkaichi Iron Man Budokai Abridgeathon thing from Team 4 Star? The thing where they made like a lot of abridged parodies, and they got people to do them too. Or well, I guess they didn't, but you know, they reviewed them. That's kind of where I got my start with all this stuff. But either way, Moist Critical, back in the day known as Penguin Zero, did one. And it was for Yu Yu Hakusho, and I remember there was one part in particular that was really funny, where Yusuke picked up an orange, and rather than have like a sound effect for it, he just shouted into the mic, "The sound it makes when someone picks up an orange!" And man, I lost my mind. That was some funny shit. And that's, I don't know, what would be on the engine logo? It is just one giant eye. You guys are engines. I think that's how an engine looks. I'm not entirely sure. It's got the pistons. It's got, you know what, some fire coming out of it because you guys are so cool. Yeah. It's an exhaust pipe. Shouldn't have fire coming out of it, but might as well. Now, could I look it up? Definitely. Is it funnier that I don't? I would say yes. You guys are engines. Got some eyelashes there for the girl viewers. And for the guys, we just have one singular eyebrow. And this is your, I don't know, mouth. What part of the engine is that? I don't even know the parts of the engine. Give him a little, like, like, you know those little eye divots that anime characters have to make them look cuter? There you go. You guys are adorable. Let me think. Oh, yeah, you guys could be like sentient wrenches. You guys like wrenches, right? No? Alright. What else could work? Oh, wait, you know, Nier Automata has something kind of like this. What if you guys were like that giant Yoko Taro head thing, but instead of Yoko Taro, it's just me. I forgot the name of the thing, but... And there's no nose on it, because why would there be? It's a giant ball. But there is hair on it. Isn't that what we all really want? More on this later. There we go, that's a mascot. In some countries. Granted, it is basically copyright infringement, but whatever. No one's gonna care. Let me think. I want to do at least one more, just a little one. Let's see, I've covered a lot of animal groups. I've never had the bird version of me. Never made a bird head. So sure, why not? I guess I just kind of made Owl me, but disregard him for a minute. We're not talking about him. Boo. You know, it's funny. I feel like the curl is such a big feature for me to the point where it's like I could draw that on most things and it would still kind of look like me. People don't see me for me, they just see me for my hair, which is kind of what I want, but also kind of not. I have other parts of my model too, like my jacket, and nothing else. Wait, I should give myself a beak. Hold on. I've got an idea here. Like a stork. Yeah. I suppose it could be worse. Oh wait, I should give myself little bird shoes. Yeah, look at that. You know those toe shoes people wear? What if I gave myself little, like, bird toe shoes? People already don't like seeing my feet out. I think that came out semi-decently. Which cannot be said for most of the rest of what I drew in this stream. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, I have been Arrowhead, your favorite VTuber android. This has been another, I would say splendid if it was, drawing stream. And I hope to see you all tomorrow when I do Duolingo for a language that I still haven't decided on yet. Have a lovely morning, day, or evening. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye for now.